Alright, what we have here today is a 2008 Epiphone Les Paul Custom in Silverburst. And yeah, so the story is I've always wanted one of these. I always loved Les Pauls. I'm definitely a Strat guy, but I got love for Les Paul as well. And I always said if I ever could buy a new one, I would get me a Silverburst one. And one popped up in my local Facebook marketplace for $100. So I messaged the guy, we arranged everything, and then the next morning I was at practice. I shot him a message and said, hey, we should be wrapped up by this time, blah, 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 blah. And he shot me a message, said somebody already came and got it. And ended up, you know, someone showed up, cash in hand, no biggie. So I was like, well, that sucks. And a couple of my friends were like, yeah, we know you always wanted one of those. Like, it's all right, I'll find another one. About a week later, another Silverburst Les Paul shows up in the Facebook marketplace. And specifically, I knew it was the same guitar because it was missing the back plate and some of the wires were exposed. And I asked the guy that did the listing, I was like, did you by chance buy that last weekend from a guy? And he said, yeah, he didn't tell me it had to have work done to it, etc. So I was like, I want that guitar. And he's like, well, I was going to get rid of it for $150. And someone's supposed to meet with me this weekend. I was like, I want it tonight. So long story short, the guy met me at my work at the time and I checked it out. It had some quirks wrong with it that I didn't realize. Like, first and foremost, the wiring, you could tell someone had did some really scary, sketchy stuff. But what really scared me is when I looked at it, I don't even know if it's a show up, the neck was cracked. And that would normally scare most people away, but I'm ornery and determined. And I told the guys, like, it's fine. I intend to fix it. I knew it was messed up to start with. So yeah, got this thing for $150. And I ended up going through it, taking all the wiring out, threw me a set of EMG 8185s in it, all new pots, new hardware, got me a Wilkinson bridge here, black tuners. And as far as this, I sanded it down because it's structurally it's still sound. Nothing's actually broke. I've played the mess out of this thing at rehearsals and really beat it, and it still does fine. So I actually took sandpaper, sanded this down a little bit to where it's smooth, and then I took a Sharpie and colored over it. I don't intend to sell it. This ain't for no one else. It does what I need it to, and looks cool as hell doing such. So yeah, that was the scariest part. It's not actually messing with the functionality. It does what it's supposed to. But one thing that did catch my attention, I heard old wise tales of players back during like the 70s. They would take their pickups and soak them in candle wax to seal them up. Apparently would help the tone. And the pickups that were in this one, I still don't know exactly what kind of pickups they are. I know they're Epiphone, but this is what was in it. That's right, you can see that the wax is still on there. They were most definitely sealed. Now as far as sound and tone, they sounded alright. I just wanted more oomph out of it. That's why I put one of my favorite sets of EMGs in it. But yeah, I thought that was crazy. Both the pickups were sealed. Someone definitely did some interesting work on this guitar. So yeah, definitely odd. But yeah, 150. Got one of my favorite color Les Pauls out there, and it's a Les Paul Custom. It's got the binding on the body, neck, and headstock. I think it looks beautiful. I still own, I think, 4 Epiphones to this day. I got a couple of other Les Pauls back over there, and got an SG here somewhere in Silverburst. But yeah, this thing's an absolute tone monster, and it just resonates like you wouldn't believe. And I don't know, I think this guitar still had a little bit of life left in it. And I actually named it Silverbolt, which is one of my favorite Transformers from Beast Wars Transformers. He was a character named Silverbolt. I was like, that's kind of perfect. So voila. So there you have it. Yeah, be sure to check your local marketplace on Facebook, Craigslist, all that stuff. You'd be surprised what you can find. And if you're like myself, you're not afraid of a little bit of work, you could find something like this and bring it back to life. So yeah, there you have it. I'm going to show you guys a little bit what it sounds like. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, show it to your friends, and have yourselves a great day.